What's good everyone, it's your boy yadiiiig, 4 eyes, 2 G's here, and today we're here to talk about Rich the Kid. Now a few days ago came this report right here, where apparently he's been sued for something like $200,000 in unpaid jewelry. But this isn't just going to be the focus of this video, because there's a lot of interesting storylines that kind of overlap within this that I just want to kind of discuss and break down, because although this is the latest, we also have this one right here where he's been sued for something like $3.5 million by his former management. But then on top of this, it's also interesting to discuss the fact that he left his former label Interscope and went to a new label for his recent album. And then we have to discuss the performance of that album, which unequivocally flopped. So there's a lot to discuss and break down, and let's get to it.
97 kill the gang, quick and painless. I'm main to the neck, on my own. Got your ex on my phone, she my stress when I'm gone. I confess I'm too gone to be here with you now. They've been slept for too long. I'm your next, and I know that I'm destined to blow to the neck. On my own, got your ex in my phone, she gon' stress when I'm.
Okay, so first of all, I want to discuss this right here. Rich the Kid leaves Interscope for Republic Records. So after The World Is Yours 2, which was his last release on Interscope, Rich leaves Interscope for Republic Records. That already is a risky situation, and it means that Rich, for his new album, has to meet new expectations, is dealing with a new team, and overall just has to prove and deliver again, because all the success from Plug Walk, New Freezer, The World Is Yours 1, 2 doesn't matter anymore. That's on a different label, so he has to prove himself to this new label. Then came out this story right here, where Rich the Kid's ex-manager demands rapper cough up $1.6 million in legal battle. But when you read it, it gets a little bit deeper than that. Here it says right here, earlier this year, Blueprint Artist Management sued Rich the Kid, accusing him of owing $3.5 million. But then a bit further on, it says they terminated their deal with the rapper in April 2019. So this aligns with him leaving Interscope, because his last album on Interscope, The World Is Yours 2, was released in March of 2019. So basically, after his last album there, he got a new label, he got a new team, and there's a lot of moving parts in regards to that. So this already kind of paints a weird situation for Rich. He's got a new label, he's got a new team, but he's been sued by his former management. I don't know, something's not quite right with his back end. But then we get to this right here. Rich the Kid sued for more than $234,000 in unpaid jewelry, which he unequivocally denied, going to Instagram to say, I repeat, yadiiiig is my only jeweler. Your other people got fake stones. Stop playing with me in the name of stop playing my name in the pandemic. I'm Michael's fan, half a ticket today. God bless. Now, the problem with this is a provable lie. So Rich the Kid says, I repeat, yadiiiig is my only jeweler. Yet there are 3 videos with him on Icebox, one in March of 2018, one in May of 2018, and one as recently as August 2019 when he's gone to Icebox, which is a store in Atlanta, and he spent money there. So we have 3 instances which prove yadiiiig isn't his only jeweler. I mean, that's kind of like a nitpicky point to say, but I thought it was important to mention. And then we also have to mention the fact that his recent album, keep in mind, his first album on Republic Records, his first album with new management, Boss Man, completely flopped, where it sold 19k in its first week. Now keep in mind, his other albums did something like 40k, 50k, etc, etc. So compared to those albums, he's unequivocally flopped with this one. And keep in mind, they blew a bag on this budget. They had people like Post Malone, Nicki Minaj, Lil Baby, on top of a Cole Bennett video as well, and he still only sold 19k. That means it definitely lost money. So I just want to kind of back it up and provide the full context of what's going on here. So he drops the World Is Yours 2 album, then he leaves Interscope for Republic, then he gets new management, so has a completely new team on literally every single level. Then on top of this, he's been sued for millions of dollars by his former management, and as well as $200,000 in unpaid jewelry. Then on top of that, your first release with the new management, new label, which means you have to prove yourself to completely new people again, you have new deliverables, etc, etc. And keep in mind that they've also poured hundreds of thousands of dollars, most likely, considering all those features, and you completely flop and probably lose money on that album. I don't know, it's just a tough situation for Rich the Kid right now. And of course, I'm not proclaiming to know that Rich the Kid is broke or anything like that, but definitely when you break it down like this, it looks like he's going through a situation right now financially, and something isn't quite right in his back end. And hopefully he can kind of sort it out and get back on top. I don't know when we're going to get new music. Apparently throughout 2020, he was meant to be dropping new albums, but with the whole situation with the virus right now and the fact that his album just flopped, I don't think we're going to be seeing an album anytime soon, but we'll see what happens. And before we finish this video, guys, I just want to give a couple quick shout outs from the Instagram, yadiiiig. You guys know what's going on. Shout out to FlairRoast_Shorty and shout out to Ben Bagels. Thank you guys for following me over on Instagram. If you guys don't, yadiiiig, make sure to go follow and support your boy. Also, if you haven't, like, subscribe, turn on notifications so you guys know to go support your boy. And there are more videos of mine on screen right now. Make sure to check them out if you haven't.